Alright, we are going to do the conductor or insulator. This should be in your journal right after your Pathfinders. So if you haven't already, I want you to take a look at these items and then make your predictions whether you think that they are going to be a conductor or an insulator. And then you can type in your predictions here. So if you have not already done that, go ahead and push pause and make your predictions, and then you can come back and see what happened. Okay, we are going to do a couple of these out of order, but on purpose. So first of all, I want to show you how I am doing this. So I have my batteries, and I have a wire with a little clip. And then I have my other wire with a bulb and another clip. And so this creates a gap. So you can see that gap right there in between the two clips. And that's where I'm going to be connecting the items that we're testing. Okay, if it is a conductor, the bulb's going to come on. And if it's an insulator, the bulb is not going to come on. Okay, so I'm going to try the paper clip first. So regular paper clip, and I will attach that to my gap, fill in the gap with that, and I'm going to pick up my camera and angle that on there so you can see that the bulb is lit and the paper clip is right here, so you can see that the paper clip is in fact a conductor. Okay, now we're going to take the paper clip out, and the next item is water. So I am going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'll go ahead and do water. We'll do it in the order. Okay, so this is just a little cup of water. Normally you would not do this because you would electrocute yourself. But I have a special little something that allows me to do this. So what I'm going to use is this. Okay, some of you have seen this before. It's an energy stick. It's still going to be backwards for you. But humans are conductors, so if I touch this metal part and this metal part, I complete the circuit and it goes off. Okay? So to test the water, what we're going to do is we know that this is a conductor. So I'm going to put this in the water like this. So it's down in the water. I'm going to put one of my fingers inside of the water, but not touching this. And I'm going to hold this. So I'm touching the metal part. Now, if this is a conductor, if water is a conductor, then when I touch this end to the paper clip, it should light up. Okay? And it does. So, water is a conductor. Alright, now we are going to try the pencil lead. So I have right here pencil lead. This is the lead that you would put in a mechanical pencil. I'm going to put it in to that gap in my original circuit, and then I'll move my camera over so you can see that. So we have, this is where our lead is, and you can see that that is lit up, so that means we have another conductor. Okay, next we have scissors, just regular scissors. So I'm going to use these scissors, and I'm going to separate these and clip it on here and here. Okay, so when I do that, I'm going to connect those with those alligator clips and show you what it looks like. So you can see there's where I filled my gap in, and here's the bulb not lit up. There you can see the whole circuit. so the bulb does not light up, and when it does not light up, that means that it is an insulator. Okay, now moving right along, we have a penny, just an ordinary penny. Going to put that in my gap, and there we have our penny, and the bulb is turned on. Okay, I'm going to switch that out for a quarter. So here's a regular quarter. And voila, here is your results. Okay. Next on the list we have an eraser, so I'm going to use this little eraser that you would put on top of a pencil. And we always want to make sure that our wires are not touching each other when we're trying to fill a gap. So we have that gap filled, and the bulb is not lit. Remember, if it's not lit, that means it's a insulator. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and do it. Okay, so we're going to try a shoe eyelet, and an eyelet is a weird word, but it's basically those holes in your shoes that you put your shoelace through. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, in order to see if the eyelet is actually a conductor, I'm going to have to make sure that I am testing the same eyelet. Okay, so it takes me a while to get this attached, and I also have to make sure that I am not touching each of these alligator clips. So bear with me. Let me get it to stay. Okay, so I'm going to hold it so I make sure it doesn't touch. Okay, so do you see that? I don't know if you can see that or not. So see where it's attached? And it is lighting up. Okay, but see what happens if I go to a different one? Because they're not connected, it doesn't work. But it does work if I touch the same eyelet.